Hello, welcome to Waffle TV. Thank you for stopping by to watch my videos today. Guys, today I'm going to talk about documents that you are unable to get. Instances where you are trying to get some documents but you cannot get, like maybe your police certificate, maybe a police certificate from another country due to different reasons, or you're trying to get birth certificate of someone, let's say your child. If you're not able to get the birth certificate to present to the interview, there might be reasons why you are unable to get something, and it may not always apply to everybody, but there are people who find themselves in tough situations when it comes to obtaining some documents. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the ways that you could handle it. And guys, as I'll always say in my videos, these advice that I give you are things that I would personally do if I were in your situation. If I were in a situation where it is difficult for me to get a document, for some reason I'm unable to get the document, this is what I would do. Okay, please understand that it is okay to not be able to get a document. Don't think that because you're unable to get a document, that is going to be an automatic denial. Okay, you are not authorized to create those documents. Let's say, for instance, police certificate. If I've try to get police certificate from the right authorities in one country, but due to political situations there or something going on there, I'm not able to get it. I've made attempts, I've sent emails, I've called, I've contacted people, and I'm not getting it. There's nothing I can do in that situation. I cannot manufacture a police certificate. And of course, you shouldn't even try to manufacture the police certificate, because then you'll be breaking the law, because you are not the authoritative figure that should be issuing those documents. So don't make things worse for yourself. If you cannot get a document, don't beat yourself up for not getting those documents. And don't think that that is automatic denial. All right? But guys, I'm going to give you, like I said, advice and tips on how to get around it. You know, how to prove yourself. Show that, hey, I tried to get this document, it couldn't get, right? But before I go to, that part, let's talk about in what instances would it be difficult for somebody to get some kind of document, okay? And it's not just police certificate, I'm talking about police certificate, birth certificates, okay? And it could be other official documents that might be difficult for you to get, okay? That could be, valid reasons why somebody cannot get some documents. An instance with police certificate, it could be that a country has been destabilized, that there's no functioning government to issue you a police certificate. Imagine if a country is going through conflict, or they're going through civil war. Do you think that they will be thinking about giving out people police certificates? They have bigger things, bigger issues to deal with than to think that we need to be issuing police certificates. So there could be some reasons, like valid reasons, why it might be impossible. It could be that there is a country that they don't even have like a police, a structured police force to even give out police certificate. It's possible that there's a country that they don't want their citizens to leave the country. So when you're leaving the country, it is like you are doing an illegal thing. I mean, imagine if somebody is from North Korea and the person is trying to come to America, and you tell the person to get a police certificate. How do you think that is going to go? So there are valid reasons why some people may not be able to get the documents, and the State Department understands that. The embassies understand that, okay? But the fact that it is difficult to get it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. It is possible that nobody else knows what is going on. Nobody knows that difficulty. You need to demonstrate what the issue was, why it was difficult for you. You can't just sit there and say that, oh, now because of what went on in Afghanistan last year, oh, I think I cannot get the police certificate. No, you should put in an effort, okay? Try. Don't just sit there and say that, well, because of what is going on in this country, I believe there's no. There are exceptions to that, right? Like if somebody is in Ukraine or from Ukraine at the moment, and they say they cannot, they have interview in few days, and they go and they say, hey, I cannot get police certificate because of what was going on. No, the police force was more focused on what was going on than to open their offices and issue out police certificates. That is understandable because people know. But there could be some conflicts going on in different parts of the world that may not be in front of the news, okay? There might be some, destabilization, some chaos happening in some countries that may not be at the front of, everybody's eyes. Like, that may not be in trending in the media, okay? So you will have to show the CEO that, hey, because of this going on in my country, it is difficult to get a police certificate. If there is an authoritative figure or body that issues those documents, you need to find out if you could get it. Make the effort. And when you make the effort, you can do that through emails, okay? That is what I highly suggest. You make email or fax. Okay, the reason why I'm suggesting these options, because of course you can call them on the phone, but the thing is that when you tell somebody that I called this person on the phone and they told me this, it's a hearsay. How can we know that you actually called them or you didn't? Besides, at the interview, you are not going to be able to bring your phone in there to show that, oh, this is the phone number of this Ghana police headquarters, and I called and they said they don't do police thing. You need to find out. So let's say for instance, all right, you call the Kenyan police headquarters, or wherever you get the the moral conduct or good conduct certificate, or where you get the police certificate, right? And somebody tells you that, oh, we no longer issue this document, right? You should ask the person, please, where can I find the official statement saying that you no longer issue that? And let the person know that, because you want that letter to take it, so that when you tell you're going somewhere or you need that information for something, maybe the person may not believe you when you tell them that. So you need where the official statement has been published. Then you can go and print that message and take it with you to the interview, right? So if it is stated somewhere, like say your country's police headquarters website, that, hey, we no longer give police certificates, we are no longer doing this, please take a screenshot, print that on, a full paper, A4 or letter size paper, and take it to the interview with you. That will be proof that, hey, if you will not believe me, this is the official statement. I tried, but this is what happened. All right. So guys, don't just go into the interview to think that you can just say things and your word alone will be accepted. If our words alone would be if they only take us for our word alone, then we wouldn't have to bring our certificates. Then we wouldn't have to bring a lot of documents. Then they would have accepted that if I tell you that my name is Ikuefa, you should accept that I'm Ikuefa. But they still want your birth certificate, right? So understand that through this whole journey, they are not just taking the word that you tell them, like the words that you tell them that, hey, this is what I was told, this is what I was told. They don't always take that. So if there is a way for you to find actual document, actual statement saying that, oh, we no longer this, or you are unable to get this, we no longer, from the authoritative body or institution that offers these documents, then take that with you to the interview. Don't just say that, oh, Syria, now you cannot even get police certificate from there. Meanwhile, you haven't even tried. You haven't checked their maybe the website for the institute or the body that issues those documents. You haven't even tried. And guys, I'm saying this because there have been instances where I've interacted with people and I got this sense that they didn't even try, okay? They didn't even put in an effort. They just want to say like, oh, I know it will be difficult for me to get police certificate from India. It will be difficult for me to get police certificate from Dubai. I no longer live there. How am I going to? You need to put in the effort. Go online. Go online. You are using internet. Go online and search, how do I get police certificate from this country? You type this message in Google and Google will give you answer. How do I get police certificate for immigrant visa from this country, from Ghana, from Kenya, from this? You will get plenty of results. Okay, so guys, at the end of the day, what I want you to know is that it is possible that you may not get the documents, but you need to demonstrate that you did it, like you put in the effort. Because guess what? Sometimes you'll be saying that, the police in India, I didn't get my police certificate. The police headquarters in Sierra Leone, I didn't get my police certificate. But guess what? There might be somebody from that country who also went to interview and had that document. How come you didn't get it? So if you say that, I couldn't get this document and then somebody else, you don't know who else is also holding this document and coming to the interview. And if they realize that you lied to them, that could be the end of your journey. Because remember that honesty is paramount in this whole process. Being honest, being consistent in your statement, and making sure that you provide what is required. Don't make the work of the consular officer difficult. If you make their job difficult, who do you think is going to hurt? Who do you think is going to hurt? In the end, it's you, not the consular officer. So make sure that you are, covering your basics. If you need to get the documents and you're not getting it, you need to have a valid reason. You should have put in an effort to get that document. Don't just sit there and say that, it will be difficult for me to get the police certificate. If there was something, let's say that information is not even on in the police headquarters or it's not on their website. Sometimes, even though now we don't read the newspapers anymore, some things are published in the newspapers in our various countries. Some things are published in the newspapers. So guess what? You might be able to get that information in a local newspaper. Take that page. Bring that page with you where it was published. Bring that newspaper to the interview, because that is still, that is a document that you can bring. But remember, you cannot bring videos. You cannot bring your phone in there. But anything that is on paper, you can bring that. So if the police, they said like the police force has been disbanded in your country, and it was stated in the newspapers, and that's why you cannot get police certificate, or there was something. If it's published in the newspaper, take that newspaper page and bring it to the interview. You tell them that, actually, I tried to get this police certificate, but I couldn't due to what was going on in my country at this time. And this is even the newspaper of that event. This is a newspaper report of that event. That tells the CEO that, okay, they can argue with that. Okay? But if you go for the interview with just nothing, and you didn't show any effort in trying to get that document, and if others are getting the same document, then it will be an issue for you. So even if others have the same document, others have been able to get the, let's say, police certificate from Afghanistan, right? Maybe they got it way before the political situation happened in Afghanistan in 2021, okay? But what I'm saying is that make the effort. If you put in the effort and you hit a roadblock, even if you think you will not get it, still put in an effort. Sometimes you're doing something, you already know the outcome. You already know that this thing, I will not get the police certificate. I already know that I'm not going to get this because of what is going on right now. But put in the effort, because that is a way of proving to others that I already knew at the back of my mind that I wasn't going to get this. But you needed to do that just so you can prove that point to others, so that they will see that, I knew this was not going to, I wasn't going to get this. But I put in the effort to get it, and I got their expected results. I knew I wouldn't get it, and I didn't get it anyway. All right. I hope this helps you. All right, guys. So you can join my Facebook groups: Greek Lottery Africa, Greek Lottery Ghana, Greek Lottery Winners Moving to America /Wofoi TV. Please follow and like my official Facebook page, Wofoi TV. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching my videos. Please share. Subscribe. All right. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.